Hello guys. So today we are continuing the refactoring process of that Blazor Server app with adding new functionality, and there was last time there was a case regarding the dbcontext and the many-to-many relation. So here in the disciplines group, and I said that I will come back a bit later. So what we can do in terms of this. So first of all, we are obviously do not need these two ones on the keys, because these keys will be automatically determined by the entity framework core. So let it leave it this way. And one remark that this approach is valid for the .NET Core version 7. So you see that here we have the package of the 7th version, and we are using the .NET 7 on this project. So here, so maybe this approach could differ on the other versions or platforms, but here we have this one. So let it be like this here. Next, we are going to the context. So first of all, we have this db set, so where we will have this insertion, and then we need to create the relation like this for many-to-many. So what the kind of the relation? So one entity, the first entity is our discipline. So here we'll be using builder entity discipline, has many. It will be the discipline. Discipline has many groups with many group has many disciplines. So, and here we have this clause of using entity. So here we are gonna to specify this one. So discipline sys group. So, and let it be like this. So, and just this statement determines the kind of the many-to-many relationship. So, and let's go to this method. So here we have this one. Next we are going to insert. So let's try. So, and let's upload the control file. So here, and here we see that we have all these relations, we have the disciplines, and we have these groups. So it should be fine now. So, and let's also do one altering here. So yeah, so everything has succeeded. So what if we cannot specify these ones here, because these are additional navigation properties, and probably we are gonna not to need these ones in this entity. So let's try. And also I want to say that entity framework core uses some kind of naming mapping. So maybe let's try it one more time. Yeah, it just adds. So it's not very good. So first of all, we need to have this one not here, but yeah, first of all we need to truncate this one. So truncate, so let's first truncate. this one, and next we are going to insert. And also let's have the disciplines in the group view dialog. So just to see whether it's working. So here we have the group view dialog. So get group to view group DTO, and here we have this one. So let's create the list of string of the discipline names. So this one, and here we are gonna to retrieve this list of the names which is assigned to the certain group. So it will be group dot disciplines dot select discipline dot, we have the discipline dot subject dot name, and yeah, after that we are going to have the to list, because here we have the list, but better if we have it as an array, because it's just the DTO and it's better to use the array instead of list. So like this, and in the view group dialog we are gonna to use this just like this. So if the group discipline names count is more than 0, then we will supply this list. So for each discipline in group discipline names order by in alphabetical order, so but let it be better not order by, but discipline names just we can use just the order shorthand. So it's some redundancy from the previous version, because in the 7th version we obviously have this method to order the one level collection in the ascending way. So, and the descending one will be order by this order descending, this one. So without specifying the exact criteria, because there is only one criteria here. And let's first of all let's try the upload. So yeah, this string doesn't contain definition for count. Yeah, here. Yeah, so discipline names, and if you go to the, yeah, here we are using the pattern, so better if it will be just the list of string, and here it will be also to list. So let's let's try it. So the first one now will be to upload. So this one, yeah, and we have the primary key cannot insert duplicate key. Interesting. So, but what do we have in the table? So disciplines is group. So obviously 0. Interesting. So here we have everything's fine. And after that we are gonna to look at this one. So here we have these disciplines. So that's great. And also regarding this context configuration, so will be one remark. So here we are going to delete this one. In the previous versions of the entity framework, we had some more complex relationship defining, like maybe like this one. So, but we can do it in a more simpler way. So for example, we have this one. So binding with the room between the lesson and the classroom. So here we can just omit this part. So when we are configuring the entity, because obviously we are saying that we are using many with many and with certain entity. So we can just first of all omit this one. So has many with many and using entity. Yeah, and let's try. So by room, and yeah, so everything is working. Yeah. So yeah, that's correct. Next, let's try for this one. So we have also the binding between lesson and the lecture. So here we have that one lesson. The lesson has many lectures with many lecture lessons. So, and here we have using entity. So using entity, and here we can also omit this part. So this will be just enough to define this kind of the relationship. So like this. Let's also try this one. So, but probably we for now, as the new educational year has not started, so we could probably could not have all the lections populated. So, but here we see that everything's correct. So, and here, for example, we have the binding between the lecture exam and the exam and the lecture. So here we have the exam ID, and here we have the main the navigation property of the exam. So here we can also do this simplification, so we can just omit this part. So when we have the using entity, so just like this. So let's give it a try, and also I will show one more case regarding these navigation properties. So why these navigation properties can be important in some cases. So So first of all, we are going to the lectures. Here we see that we have everything exams, lectures, and so on. But if we go, for example, to this entity and exam lecture, okay, and for example, we will lecture ID. Yeah, and for example, we are gonna to omit this navigation property. So just for brevity, but let's see how it will affect the flow. So yeah, and we see a kind of error. So invalid column of name of the exam's ID. So what here do we have? That while we do not have the navigation property in this binding in this intermediate entity, so the entity framework does determine the name of the ID fields naming in this binding entity just its own way. So, and sometimes it uses the notation like this. So for example, it uses entity as ID. So it's not the legacy. So like this one. So it's just the entity framework core convention. So for these IDs. So, and if you do not have the explicitly this navigation property specified, so you can either have this property and have the naming as you want, so like this, or you can of course name this property just with s, and that's be also okay, but let's stick with this variant. So, and this naming is like here when we have this navigation property, the ID naming will be like the this now property and ID. So like the convention like this one. So it will be applied for the entity ID when you have the navigation property specified here. So pretty simple and pretty straightforward. So you do not need any other packages here. So for this approach, like entity framework core, for example, for the primary key, it was something like entity framework core. I don't remember that exact name, but something like entity framework core dot abstractions or something like that. So this package is not required for this certain approach. So, and what have we done in terms of this new functionality? So first of all, we have added this new file upload. So here we have the control file, and we are inserting the relations between discipline and sys groups. We are inserting the disciplines and we are updating the subjects here. So everything should look fine, and yeah, so that's it for now, and I will come back with the other parts of this functionality. These would probably be first of all the API making and making a kind of visual interface for this functionality. So let's stay in touch and see you.